This meeting is being recorded.
How are you?
Hi, I'm great.
Good, good. So you were a model before you were an actress. What year did you become a model?
Oh gosh, we're taking it way back.
Starting at the beginning.
I would say probably 1996.
Oh, okay, that's
Yeah, I'm
cool.
taking it way back.
That's fine. I started my site around then, so.
Okay, okay.
Uh, so you've been an actress though for 14 years. Is it still as fun for you now as it was when you started?
I'd say the beginning part again.
You've been an actress for 14 years. Is it still as fun as it was when you started?
Actually, I think it's even funner. It's
Really?
more of a challenge. It's more of a challenge, and I love it.
That's awesome. That's
Yes,
awesome.
thank you. Mhm.
Do you have a favorite type of role, like drama, comedy, sci-fi, musical, romance?
I do. Crazy to say, but I am a drama girl. I love being a cop or detective.
Hmm.
Not in real life though, but detective in real life. Cop, no. Yes, that's my dream role. So absolutely.
Okay, so you want to be like Queen Latifah on The Equalizer or something like that?
Hey, yes, Queen Latifah, Mariska Hargitay.
Yeah,
Absolutely. You know it.
cool.
Absolutely.
Well, maybe you can do that.
That's right. Hey, let's speak it into existence, right?
Yes, yes. So which TV show or movie did you enjoy acting in the most so far?
Wow. Ooh, I'm definitely gonna have to say almost family because that's where I got my prime time debut. And
Sure.
that's huge. And also, with Brittany Snow there as well, opposite. And she's such a sweet little girl. She seems like a sweet little girl, but she's a lady. But I'm just like, oh, she's so sweet. I'm definitely gonna have to say that is definitely number one for me. Let me see what else comes close to that though. Oh my gosh. I eat like, let me tell you, of course, for actors, we get our start doing background. And I'm not gonna lie, I love doing background. So
Really?
I'm gonna say background is number two. I love background.
Huh.
Even though I'm not supposed to do it anymore, supposed to be just doing, supporting roles and moving on up. But I
Right.
don't mind doing background. I don't mind it at all.
That's nice. And actually with Brittany, she grew up, I believe, she was started really young on like the soap. So she's
Oh,
probably used to people think of her as a little girl.
oh, right. She's just so innocent and sweet. Yeah.
And you've met probably a lot of big stars by now. Who was the nicest one?
Mhm. Wow, there's a few. Queen Latifah's one, and I would have to say either Donald Glover or maybe Nicole Ari Parker. I mean, there's been quite a few. I've met
Yeah,
quite a yeah. They've all. I can't say all of them have been nice, but I'd say 99.9999% of them have been very sweet and very welcoming. As
that's
fellow
good.
actors as well. And some of them they just don't let their head get big.
That's good.
So, and I love that. They give us advice. I'm all for that.
Oh, that's nice.
Yep. Hmm.
Yeah, probably somebody was nice to them coming up, so they like to repay the favor.
Exactly.
Yeah, Donald
Exactly.
Glover always seemed like he's really nice. And
He's such a great guy. He really is. He's like, come on over here. I'm like, okay, like you got to tell me twice. I'm coming. Like, he's very sweet.
oh,
So he was just taking pictures with everybody,
oh,
giving advice, So I'm like, okay, he's down to earth,
yeah,
definitely is not letting his head get too big. And I like that. We want to be able to not only just be a wonderful actor or a great actor, but we also want to help people out as well on our trip because we're all here for the same reason. You
mhm.
know what I'm saying? So I absolutely, definitely appreciated that.
That's good.
Mhm.
And your latest project that we've seen so far was Love Undone. Can you tell us about that?
Oh, Love Undone is very interesting because in life, there comes a time when, we just get tired of being, pushed around and shoved around or the other person and not just necessarily the other woman, but there comes a point in our life where we was no more. Nah, I'm not interested anymore. I'm not going to do this for you anymore. It's you guys to go. It's just sometimes we have to put our foot down, right? We
Mhm.
have to. Nobody will ever run over us if we don't do that. So it's pretty interesting where, I'm finally putting my foot down. Hey, I'm this particular role, I've, been there, for people before, and not necessarily that I want it reciprocated, but I don't want anybody to use me, so if you're going to use me, you got to go. And
And
I think she was starting to get a pattern of that,
so you were on 3 episodes of that?
I was Love Undone. I'm on for season 2. I'm on episode 1, episode 3, and also episode 4 as well. And so far, it's been really great. I mean,
Good.
currently we're on YouTube, and it's been very, very good. Watching the episodes, it's just interesting. A lot of drama going on, and it's
Okay.
about life. That's what's going on in life right now.
Cool.
Yeah.
And I'm told you have a few other things that you've been shooting or you have coming up. Can you tell us about those?
I do. It's crazy because I I booked a couple pilots. Well, one of them is a pilot that I booked, and so we're currently not working on that. We won't be working on that until May. That is called The New Deal. So I'm looking forward to that. I also booked a show called Phase 6, where I play. I'm Dr. Bell. So I'm a teacher slash, a therapist, and I try to help out the kids as much as I can. Well, they're not kids, but they're grown adults. But um, I'm looking forward to playing that role, and we shoot that next month as well.
Great.
So I have a lot going on that I'm really excited about.
That's cool.
Yes.
I can see you as a therapist, actually.
Oh, thank you.
You project
Thank you.
a certain amount of seriousness, I guess. Is the word.
Yeah. Hey, I got some silliness to me as well. But
Yeah.
also too, I'm doing Makeup and Breakup. That's a series that I've been with for forever. And Makeup and Breakup is on Watch All Black. That's on All Black Network. And I play a mother who is basically, she has some health issues, and she's not taking her meds, to keep up with the daily, her body. She's not taking care of herself at all.
Okay.
And, she just keeps coming back and forth to her son, just trying to get some, not necessarily answers, but she misses him. So she just want to see him, from time to time. So she spies on him, So,
Okay.
and then, he runs into her a few times.
The one that you said, just back up for a minute, the one you said that you're shooting in May, what's that about?
That one, Phase 6.
Okay.
Is that the one? I think I know. Look, I have so many.
I know.
I used to have about
Hard to
six
keep
or
track.
I used to have about 6 or 7, and that's basically, this is an LGBT.
Okay.
How they say it, LGBTQ. Well, this is an LGBTQ web series as well,
Okay.
and this is also on YouTube, and it's very huge. Their fan base is very huge, and they just basically go through everyday life, with the same thing, everything that we go through, whether it's with, you know, a, a, a mate, a boyfriend or a girlfriend that they're dealing with, having, relationship problems. Some people, they want to go through therapy, so it's basically about everyday life, and everybody has to fall at some given point, and some people just need help with that. So it's basically just everyday life that people can relate to. You have people, they'll leave comments and they're like, oh, I can relate to this so much. Oh my God, this is, me and my sister, or me and my mom, or, me and my girlfriend, or me and my boyfriend. So one of the things about the stories that I do is that I love it when someone can actually relate to it. You know what I'm saying? Somebody can always relate to something.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. And are any of these projects coming up, what you were just talking about, a cop drama? Do you get to play cop in any of these?
Not
No,
yet.
Not yet. Okay.
I know it's coming.
Okay.
I don't know when, but it's coming. We're
I
gonna
can see
speak
you
it into
doing that,
existence.
though.
We're gonna speak it into existence, right?
Yeah.
Bring it on, cop roll, bring it on, detective. Not a lot of running though involved.
Yeah, that's the only problem, right? I don't know.
Right.
I get the stunt double for that.
Right, exactly. So it's coming. I see it. That's what I'm looking for my series regular. I'm looking to be a series regular as a detective or cop. So we're gonna speak that into existence.
Well, even as a guest star cop, that would be good. Like if on The Rookie or something, right?
Oh, that would be good.
The Rookie Feds, that would be good too.
Oh, they're all great shows. So, I was just talking, recently, I would love to be with Wolf Entertainment. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that. So one of these days, I'm going to still keep my fingers crossed and do all my little praying and stuff like that. You just never know, right?
But they got enough shows. It's bound to happen sooner or later, right?
Right? But wait, did you notice that all of his shows are like all renewed? Everybody else is just like, not sure if they're renewed. But you go to Dick Wolf shows, renewed, renewed, renewed. I'm like, yes, 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 yes.
Well, you never know. I mean, they did cancel Law and Order for a while, and they eventually brought it back. So.
Oh wait, the original one?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. That was a surprise. Yeah, yeah. That was
Unusual circumstances, though. I think they regret it. So.
And that was the only one that was ever canceled, right?
No,
Probably.
they had Law and Order Criminal Intent. They had Law and Order LA.
I wasn't into the Criminal Intent at all.
Oh, really? Yeah, no, it was on I don't remember if it started on NBC. It was on USA Network for a while.
Yes.
Jeff Goldblum starred in it for a while, and a bunch of other people.
Okay. Was it on TBS also?
It was the only one that where you didn't know at first. I think they at least you didn't know who did it. You did know who did it at first, unlike the other ones. So it was like weird, but it had I can't remember the guy's name now, but you would recognize him.
Right. Oh God, I had stopped watching that. I don't know. It's because I don't know. I just got so into the SVU, you know, and the organized crime is hot too, you know. So I love them all. I'm not gonna lie. I love them all. Yeah,
well, and they
I
also
love them
have
all.
the other ones. Doesn't he also run Chicago PD and Chicago?
An FBI.
Yeah, and all that.
All the FBI's, yes. But he got all the hot looking people on his shows though,
Yes,
you know,
definitely.
like Dylan. Oh, I'm like, oh, Dylan McDermott. He got all the hot people on his shows. So
That's true. That's true.
yeah, but some of them actually shoot in New York, so there's still hope for me.
Right, because you're based in New York.
Yeah, there's some hope for me. I'm not gonna, feel a little down because you just never know.
That's right. But I saw that you said you would go anywhere for a job.
So I would, yeah. You know it. Just got to have the money to travel nowadays.
Yes. So how does that work if say they want you to shoot a movie in Albania or something? That's a thing. People do that.
They do.
Do they pay for you to go out there? Or?
They usually do if it's a huge production, but nowadays some of the productions they're saying we can't cover travel, and I'm like, what? Like, yeah. And if it's Atlanta, I mean that's really cheap. You could probably find like a $30 flight, and it takes an hour and a half to get there. Like, yes. Other places, like, I don't know, that's too much money for me.
Yeah,
but I'll figure it out.
If they want you bad enough, they'll pay for you.
That's true. I definitely agree with that. Definitely. So if it's a huge network like Wolf Entertainment, I'm sure they have no problem.
Yeah. On the other hand, how many chances are you going to get to see Albania? So.
Right. I'll come up with the money somehow.
Right.
I'll borrow it.
That's what credit cards are for.
Oh, credit cards could get you in trouble.
Yeah, I know.
I don't even own one credit card anymore. Isn't that crazy?
Seriously, wow. I don't even know how you live without a credit card nowadays.
I got rid of it. I said, if it's not my money, I don't want it. I have nothing but a debit card. I got rid of all my credit cards.
Well, at least you have a debit card, but yeah.
Yes. Trying to do the right thing.
A lot of places won't even take cash or checks nowadays. So it's crazy.
Right.
I'm in a small town, so they still take checks and cash, but like when you travel to like California or something, it's weird.
Okay.
They don't take those things anymore.
Oh yeah. Well, they don't know you. So they're like, we don't want to take this.
A lot of places don't take cash anymore. It's pretty
crazy.
That's
interesting.
I know. Yeah, I know. It's like, how do people even survive? I don't know.
I think they're getting that from London, because one time I was in London and they didn't take cash. Because let me tell you, when I was in the US, I was like, let me go to the ATM before I go to this other country and get some cash. I forgot. They don't have the same kind of cash we have. So I had all this money on me, and then I tried to use my card and I tried to use my card and it got froze. Like, what? I couldn't even shop.
Oh no. Yeah. And well, they have traveler's checks, but I don't know if.
Oh, wow. They're still around.
Oh, yeah. I don't know how, if everybody takes them, they're supposed to, it's supposed to be like legal tender, but
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah. I can't believe they're still around though. Well, that's
Yeah,
awesome if they take them.
if they take them.
Right, right.
Bear that in mind if you ever do go to Albania.
I will. I definitely will. I'm gonna Google currency and what they take and what they don't take. Absolutely.
Definitely. So, what kind of TV shows do you watch for fun?
For fun, I do love to watch. I'm a Lifetime girl.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna get on there one day too. I gotta speak that into existence.
Yeah.
I've had a few auditions for like Lifetime and Hallmark.
Mhm.
I'm a Lifetime girl. I love Lifetime. I love Element. I love Hallmark. So those are my go-to movie channels.
Great.
Um, yeah, if I get a chance to watch, because usually I used to watch movies on like Saturdays and Sundays, but I haven't really been home to do that. So, and then, Equalizer has me on Sundays. I'm like stuck.
Yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah. Well, that's good. I do a
yeah.
lot of interviews for Lifetime, so maybe I'll see you on one of those panels one of these days.
Yes, yes, you will one day. You're gonna be like, I know her. And I'm like, I know you.
Right. Well,
Absolutely.
is there anything else that you'd like to tell us about your upcoming projects or anything?
Well, I would just like to say, just in general, as an actor and as a person, that one of the things that, even though I'm like really like low key and I'm, very quiet, but silly, um, but I don't really have anything specifically just about any project that I'm working on because I'm working on so many projects. But one of the things I do want to say to people who, they're questioning anything that they want to do in life, we only live once. So one of the things I'm all about is positivity. And I just want everybody to go out there and pursue their dreams. Don't think you can never do something, because you can. You just have to make that step. It takes one step. And then next thing you know, you're going to end up surprising yourself. So that's one of the things that I just wanted to say before, we move on to anything. I just want everybody to follow their dreams. We only live once. Do it. You've been thinking about it? Do it. I said it's okay.
That's great. Yeah. And as somebody who's been doing this for a while and I just sort of fell into it. Now you never know what's going to
Ah,
happen. Life does not always take you where you want to go, but it takes you
right.
sometimes to great places. So you just
That
never know.
is true. That is true. It's true that you said that too, because with me with modeling, I got told all the time, do you model? Do you model? Oh, you should model. Can you model for me? And I'm like, me? Like, mm, okay. And I said, I tried it one day. I was very shy. I was like really tiny. Had very long legs. And I said, you know what? I'm gonna try it. And I tried it, and I fell in love with it. You
Mhm.
know, but I say this all the time. It wasn't a passion of mine,
Mhm.
but I just something that I just happened to be good at, and I can't stop now that I started. And but I am following my true passion, which is acting. I've been watching television since I was a little itty itty little girl. It started off with sports. Watching basketball, football. I think we kind of watched everything. We watched everything: basketball, baseball, soccer. We used to watch it all. Yeah, so I'm in love with television.
That's great.
Yes.
Me too. That's why.
Hey, yes, entertainment. We love it. Not ashamed to admit it. So,
Yeah, no.
and I have no other choice but to follow that.
Well, that's great.
Mhm.
It's great that you get to follow what you enjoy. Um,
Thank you.
and
Thank you.
I appreciate you talking to me today.
Of course. Thank you. Look, thank you so much for having me. And don't forget, when I get on either Equalizer, soap operas, Lifetime, I gotta come back and see you
Definitely, definitely.
again.
We'll definitely make that happen.
Yes, thank you so much. I
All
appreciate
right.
you.
Okay. Have a good one.
Bye, bye.